Today we'll be changing the drive belt on your basic GY6 scooter engine. If you have ever experienced where your scooter suddenly stops moving, the engine is running, but when you give it gas, it sits there. You've probably broken your drive belt. First you will need a few tools: a 17mm socket, an 8mm deep socket, and an 8mm.
Okay, first of all, to remove this cover, you've got to start with the Kickstarter. You take the Kickstarter off, slide it right off the shaft, put it up here, then you remove the two bolts that hold the air box. Okay, now I'm going to remove the air box. It's just, there's a 8mm here and an 8mm here. Okay, now that's done. All I do is lift the air box up to remove this cover. Now I am going to remove the 8mm bolts on this cover. Now, since I've removed all the bolts, I will go ahead and just pull the cover off. Usually you just lift them, wiggle them, and they come right off. Just like that. Okay, now with my 17mm socket, I'm going to remove both pulleys. Okay, now the pulleys, they just come right off by pulling them. The front one, you kind of want to reach in and grab the very back part of it and pull the whole unit out together. Like that. Keep it together. And then you want to clean all the debris, the broken belt stuff out, and then completely do the steps backwards. Since we have the pulleys off, you want to inspect and make sure the belts did not get stuck between the things. So you just pull them apart. That one looks good. Now we will move on to the front one. You can see I flip it over and I lift the back up, and you can see the rollers fell out of place. So now you take the rollers, you put them back in the little slots like this. And you put it back together. Now we are done with that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this new belt back on, so we're going to reassemble it. We start by putting the back pulley on first. We just slide it right on, put the washer, the nut. I just screw them on by hand and leave them loose. And now I put the front pulley on. I hold it together like this. I keep it squeezed together, and I slide it all the way. I hold my finger on and then slide it all the way back, keeping it together. Now I take the belt, I apply it onto the back pulley first, and sometimes if it's too short, then you got to reach in and squeeze, open up the pulley, or the belt will drop in and go right on, like that. Now I put the rest of the pulley on. Make sure you get the splines in right. You don't want to try to bolt it on with it not splines lined up. I put all the nuts on by finger tight first before I use my impact. Now I am ready to use my impact. I just use my impact to tighten them, and I hold on to the pulley. And put that cover back on. I kind of get down in a position so I can see. And now I put all the 8mm screws back into it. Okay, since now all the screws are in and properly tightened, I just reassemble the Kickstarter. I put it like in a straight, I get the line like going across, not an angle like that, not just kind of keep it straight with the lines. Slide it on, put the bolt, tighten it, and the belt is done and complete.